Go.
So all I'm trying to say is, I moved to the US 10 years ago. I thought it's the norm. I'll go down to the sports bar. I'll have about 10 vodkas with ginger ales or cranberry or whatever. It's fine. I'll come home. I'll go to sleep. The next day I feel like shit. But then later on in the evening I'll go back down to the sports bar, have another 10. But then I won't drink for 4 days because I'm working. But I'm an alcoholic because I'm binge drinking. I'm not going to have a pint or two, a social drink, and coming home. So the Indian people in the US, wherever you are in the world, you still have an issue because you are culturally, you don't want to admit that you have an issue because people will think low of you, but there's nothing to feel low about as long as you're dealing with yourself, right? For some of these Indian people, they become violent. They'll go home and they'll batter their wives. They'll do whatever. That's wrong. But what's causing that? What's causing that? The fucking it's the alcohol.
And
Yeah,
Greg said
Or
something
drug.
about doing the work to half veil is nothing.
Half
And
measures of veil is
that's,
nothing.
That's 100% true. You got to put in all the work in everything you do in life. And if it comes down to making your bed like a professional, to following a routine and keeping yourself busy, and that's what your higher power is, because we're talking about seeking a higher power, that's okay, and that can be that. A lot of people like to say it can be a chair or a piano, whatever suits you, but to me, it's personally following a routine, scheduled way of living life, and that directs me in a place other than using substances and abusing substances. So forth.
My perspective was on alcohol because within the Indian culture, alcohol is the biggest issue. Is the biggest issue, but it's it's having it's having the guts to admit you have that issue.
Mm.
I've
That's exactly
You know
right.
something? I go to AA. I've been to AA meetings. I have been the only Indian person there because people are.
You're the only Indian person here.
Because culturally, they don't want to admit they have an issue.
Yeah.
Culturally, you know something. Fuck the culture. Think about yourself, your family, where you want to be.
It's a good point that Omish has just stated that pretty much covers. You have to get out of denial. Admit you are powerless, and like he was saying, get a routine going. Do what you got to do to stay sober. Get into a program, AA, NA, go to church, whatever you think is comfortable for you. This is just how it works for us. But I would highly recommend that you go to a meeting and get a sponsor.
You go to meetings, okay, within the Indian culture again, okay, rather than go to the pub, go to the Gurdwara, go to the Hindu temple after work. Rather than go to the pub, go to the temple, go to the Gurdwara, pray, go home, say, hey sweetie, what's for dinner tonight? Let me give you a hand. Whatever. You know
Awesome.
something?
Perfect example.
Awesome. Guys, that was great. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I say, let's enjoy this Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all.
Merry Christmas. Hey, everybody.
Peace to everybody.
Peace, everybody. Let's be sober. I'm going to go give me a shot later.